everybody. Today we are putting out the sunflowers, and I figured I'd put them a little earlier than June just because of the fact that I've seen a lot of wild sunflowers come out, and they're good till about down to 25. Our nights so far have been the lowest in the 40s, so these guys should start to make it pretty good now. Alright guys, so the funny thing about these sunflowers is it was just something I told one of my little sister-in-laws to do, but I told him, hey, just grab some of that bird feed and toss it into some soil and let's see what happened. Well, all the seeds that she threw in there germinated, and they pretty much outgrew their area. They are touching pretty much the top part of the rack where you guys saw in the previous videos where I hold all my seedlings. So my thought process with this is the sun comes from that way, so they're never going to block out the rest of the bed. But as these sunflowers go really tall, they should, in theory, be able to attract bumblebees and a bunch of good pollinators from a distance, so I can have more pollinators for the whole garden. Alright guys, one of the biggest things you got to keep in mind is your space. So I know that typically they tell you to put sunflowers really far away and to space them out, but guys, I only went about maybe 12 inches, a little less, 11 inches, 10 inches. But the thing is, you plant things in between them. You can grow things like radishes in between them because they grow really quickly, and you'll get a harvest and you'll be able to use up all your space. So that's what we are about to do. So all we're gonna do with these radish seeds is I'm gonna grab a little bit of a pinch there. We're gonna sprinkle them here where I made it so they can go, and we're gonna cover them up. Again, I'm gonna do that all the way here, about 3 inches apart per row. I made little lines, holes where I can drop the seeds in, and then I'm just simply covering them up, and that way we're using up all the space to grow as much stuff as we want, right? Because we can't be wasting space when there's plenty of things that you can grow in that space. All right, and then continue with this project. So you know you have radishes coming this way. I made a big square line all around these sunflowers, and that's where I'm going to plant some lettuce. The idea is, as these sunflowers grow over time, they're going to cast an okay shadow. It's not going to be too thick, but it's going to be just enough to help protect some of the lettuces from the heat of the summer that will be coming. So that's what we're doing here. You guys saw me put all the lettuces, seeds in between those lines. Now we're just going to lightly cover it up so that the soil is above it. And here in about a week we should have some seedlings coming out from both the radishes and the lettuce. And then the plan is, over time as well, in between these beds, I am putting, you see those empty spaces right there? That's where marigold is going to go. Marigold is known to deter bad bugs. And you see where those rocks are over there? Those rocks are also going to have marigold. The good thing about marigold, guys, in case you didn't know, is they're not just pretty, and they don't just simply deter bugs, but they're also edible, and they're very good for your health. They help against a lot of things in combating lots of sicknesses and stuff. You can do some research on it, but it is an amazing plant to have around. Well guys, that is it for now. Have a good one. All right guys, so I wanted to show you, there are the radishes that popped. Yes, I am missing a sunflower. I actually kicked a stick into it and killed it, so that was my bad. Here are the surrounding green square of where the lettuces were. There's radishes, there's radishes, there's your lettuce all around, which I will be thinning out to 6 inches apart. high intensity growing, guys, it'll save you lots of space to grow more stuff. And here it is, the next section. Lettuce, lettuce, lettuce. And there you go. And I just want you to take a look at those sunflowers. Look at how much better they're doing a little over a week later. They look like they're loving the change outside. So yeah, guys, that's it. All right, you guys, so go outside, go grow a garden, go get some chickens, do something to make yourself more self-sustaining. So have a good one and take care.